Okay, let me see if I can zoom this out a little bit. Okay, I can't do anything else. I've got to organize so that I can even make a video this morning. This is the state of my work surface right now. Okay, you've seen it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it off, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So I can play today. Husband is home. I don't know how much we'll get done. He's gone to McDonald's to do his people watching and breakfast. And I'm going to clean this up while he's gone, and then we're going to probably put siding on the garage today. We've got the whole house sided, but not the garage, which used to be my art room. So we're going to attempt to do that if it warms up. I said I'm a fair weather worker. I'm not going to do it unless it's, halfway decent. So I'm going to straighten this up and show you that I can be slightly organized. Okay, clean and tidy. And look, I took my underpapers, put a clean one down, and I will make book pages for my journals. I did rearrange things a little bit. That's just the way I clean. I move things. Nice and tidy. Okay, so I have this whole bowl full of Gibbles and Bits, and I'm going to try to make as much stuff out of it as I can, just not counting that magazine. It's full of stuff. I've already got a couple items made over here, and I'm in the middle of a hilarious series called Bless This Mess, so I will get back with you and show you what I made at the end. Hello everyone, it's Bertie here, the Recycled Hippie Chick. Okay, the last video I showed you my pile of stuff that I had accumulated in this little dish. This is all I have left. So that will go on something another time. I wanted to show you what I made out of all of it. Took me 3 days. This is the last thing I made. It is a masterboard that I will paint over and use it for tags. So I have that. That was the last thing I did. And then let's just start getting stuff out here and showing you. I can't believe it. Okay, let's start with, I made a page. I had enough to make a whole page that I just glued pieces together and made a page to go in a journal. So I've got that. And I've been keeping everything inside of it. I have an envelope that was in there that I just clustered stuff on. I'm just going through. Most of this stuff is tags. And it's just made. You don't come to the table with a plan. You just come to the table and the plan unfolds. That is a quote from Bertie. I made that up. So I wrote it down. Tag. Tag. I'm just going to go through this quickly because you know what I have to do? I have to start doing videos. This was an envelope. So I just clustered on it. Stuck one of the papers inside of it to journal on. I have about 10, I think 9 or 10 journals that I have put on my Etsy page, and I want to do a flip through of them to show you guys what's on my page. Yeah, most of these are tags that I put together. I just cannot believe how much stuff I was able to make out of that junk. These are just 2 playing cards, but I liked the little butterflies. This is a pocket that I will glue on a page and stick a tag in it. But look at that precious little fairy. It's actually, I think, a pixie. See him peeking over the leaf? That'll go in my fairy journal. Anyway, tags, tags, tags of every size and shape. This will go in a tiny journal. I also want to show you guys some stuff I got at a garage sale. I was excited about that. It's amazing what you can do when you start gluing your stuff together. This was a little washer of some sort I pick up out of my husband's driveway of his shop. I'm not kidding you. He's got so much crap in that driveway. Rusty bits and stuff. I'm always picking little doodads up when I go up there. He is not a tidy mechanic. His poor shop is a mess. I said, let me help you organize it sometime. I love it. He wants to be organized, but it's just not in his nature. I said, sometime when it's nice and hot and dry out, let's pull everything in there out on the driveway and then put it all back in the way you want it, like in centers, like we do our art rooms. You know, you have your sewing center, your filming center, your place where your magazines go. You know, he could put everything back in the way he wishes it would be. Oh, that just freaks him out to even think about it. It would be so fun and so easy. This was an old piece of cardboard that I tore the paper off of. This is going to go in my bird journal with some journaling space over here. This is a little pocket that I put on the back. It's another little pocket that I sewed on this one. This is a little signature. I had enough little pages to put in here and make a little start of a little book. I sewed it together so it'd have pockets on the front and the back. I'll add more papers to it and that'll be a cute little book. I had these 3 little playing cards. And this is a tiny little pocket that I'll put in one of my journals, my tiny journals. This was a tag off of a shirt. There you go. That's what I had time to do in 3 days with all of that stuff. See? Trash to treasure. More. And now I'm going to show you what I got at that garage sale. Okay, these were, how much did I pay for these? I don't know. It seems like it was $3. But I thought, oh my gosh, this is wonderful. And I got it up there and she said, now you know those aren't inks, those are watercolors. And I'm like, glorious. I don't care. They're just going to be fun. So I have this whole set of old watercolor inks. Now, what I'm showing you, I spent $10 on. And what you don't see is there's 2 sweaters and a scarf also that I've already put in my closet. So for $10, I got 2 scarves. I mean, a scarf and 2 sweaters. These watercolors. Some squirt bottles for my inks. a brand new box of acrylics. They are this kind. I thought they'd go good in my little travel kit. My travel, you know, what do you call it? Art on the go. Look at this, 25 cents for a carving set, you know, that you make your own stamps out of. How cool is that? Two of them, a curved one and a flat one. I've already got one, but you know, you can't have too many, right? I think it's actually for wood carving, but I'm going to use it for stamp making. That. And you can't even see it, but this thing is about, what, 2 feet long by, I don't know how wide, 18 inches wide, watercolor paper. And I don't know if you can see it. And this doohickey. It is just enamel metal cups in this rack. And I thought it would be perfect to organize, you know, my stuff that I use right now. So there's that. So I got this and all of that stuff, 2 sweaters and a scarf for $10. That was a score, I think. Let me see. Oh, something else I wanted to show you. Okay, this is mental health counseling now. Yes, I have saved all this. And it's everything I can do. It has to be pitched. I wish I was a trashy junk journaler, you know, to do the trash journals, but I'm not. These 3 boxes were in that $10 bunch I got. They had soaps in them, and I bought them for the box. Yeah, they were in with the $10 bunch. But look, won't this make an adorable journal cover? Cut these flaps off. Cut this end off. And look, that'll be a gorgeous cover to a little tiny mini journal. I have 3 of them. I am going to utilize those. This stuff I'm going to throw away. I just wanted to show you how sick I am. It's a box that my toothpaste comes in, and I don't know. It's so soft, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I have to make something out of it. No, Amy, I'm going to throw it away. I got this with some coffee pods in it. No. I said, oh, that'll make another cute journal. No, I've got to throw it away. Baker's chocolate. Look, wouldn't that make a cute little cover? No, I've got to throw it away. I've probably got 6 or 8 of those already. And I don't even know what possessed me to keep this one. I guess because it had a cute little watermelon and salt on it. No, it has to be thrown away. So I'm going to throw these things away. And look at this. I don't even know what was in this. Oh, I do. The jars to my yogurt maker were in this, and I have just saved it forever. Now, I'm contemplating melting old candle wax, tearing these apart, melting old candle wax, putting in the bottom of this, and using them for fire starters. I am contemplating that. But why on earth would I want to save this, thinking there's something crafty I can make out of it? Do you guys have this problem? That you see trash and think, oh my gosh, I've got to save this and make something out of it? I'm looking right now at an old wooden jewelry box on top of my shelf. Wonder if I can show you. Right now, while we're talking, look at that. It's plumb full of little boxes that I have saved to make little journals out of. And you know, I'm never going to make those in my lifetime. So there you go, guys. That's today's art therapy. I was able to I was able to get rid of it. This, I don't know yet. I'm going to put it back up on the shelf, but wish me luck that maybe I will just give up and throw it away too. Bye-bye from Birdie. Oops, I forgot one. I actually got a book in this and thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't that make a great journal cover? Tear all this off, cut this off. This would be my spine. That would make a great journal cover, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's probably going to go too, because I've got 100 books out there I could use for a journal cover. Oh, wish me luck. I want to show you guys my bees. I don't know what they are. They're not honeybees. I think there's some form of a wasp. I need to look it up. But I posted a picture of them on my Facebook, and I had several people say they were not honeybees. I feed them every year, and this is the 3rd cupful of sugar water I've gave them today. They eat it right down till the dish is dry. So I think I'm going to go out in the barn and see if I can find a larger, longer, or maybe some old cookie sheets or something I can lay up here and put more in it at a time, because I get tired of filling it up. Oh, we got a fight going on in the pool here. There, they worked it out. But they're very docile. They don't bother me or try to hurt me or anything. And they always, the other day there were 3 of them knocking on my screen door. I usually feed them outside of the screen door, but this time I decided not to, because when I open the door to let a dog out, they always come in. So I'm feeding them out in the garden this year. They knock on the door. They come bounce up against the screen door, and when I notice them, I go, oh, my bees are here. It's time to put the sugar water out. They only come in the fall. And so last week I was cleaning house and they knocked on the door, 3 of them. So I went out and got my bowl ready, and I put a piece of string in there so they have something to stand on. And I got their sugar water going, and here we go. They're back again. This is like the 5th year I've done this.